Gary Gensler stepping down, who is leading the charge. That is why people think they're going to go way, way bigger. It's not going to 1,000 a coin tomorrow. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy JT, and we are back to the Crypto Den. I want to thank you all for tuning in. What is happening? What is happening? It's crazy what's going on with all of our institutional plays. I want to go into that, but before I get into it, because it's very interesting, I want y'all, for who do not know, my name is Jake Tullis. I go by JT. Sorry, struggling to talk today. It's early in the morning. And I run a digital asset blockchain technology hedge fund. Okay. I invest in the infrastructure of crypto, right? The movement. And, we're discretionarily long. We take long term perspectives. We do the fundamentals and the research. We underwrite the network, the token, the team, and we understand the space and what it's playing in. And all of our ISO 222 tokens, okay, if you saw my last video, you would know those are just simply, government compliant blockchains. You can think of them like that, which are most likely to be adopted by institutions, okay, because they work with the government, and to get the government money, they're going to need to be compliant with the government's messaging system. I'm going to show you some quick links to make you understand I'm not full of shit, and we'll get right into it. All right, so check it out. This is getting crazy. These are some of the things we're going to be talking about here. And I'll actually click these fresh. But this is what we're talking about. ISO 222. I'm not crazy. There is an entire website managed by the government. This is a universal financial industry message scheme. Message being how computers communicate, how they talk to one another. What language are they going to speak? All right? It stands for International Standards Organization. So this is really just, hey, if you want to work with the governments, your computers and your systems and your software need to talk this specific language. Oh, sorry, this specific language. There's only 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 that speak the government's language right now. Okay, here they are. Now look at these prices. Crazy, right? So what's happening? Well, people are speculating with Trump winning, Gary Gensler resigning, Paul Atkins being appointed. They are speculating. This is all speculation, guys. People just think it's going higher. All speculating that banks are actually going to start turning on their partnerships. Okay? I'm going to get rid of these so I stop clipping them. Right? That's what's going on. He's doing a bunch of stuff. Paul Atkins, then you got this Scott Bessent, Treasury Secretary. Another thing you got to do, that absolutely happened. Mike, that happened. Good call out on these notes here. You also have the XRP trading volume. It's surging, guys. It's absolutely surging. It's more interest than Bitcoin right now, okay? Because of Trump making the decisions he made. Now XRP, who's been sued by the SEC the past 6 years, is going to be clear of all of their issues, and all of the banks that they've partnered with, like Bank of America, PNC, just to start, okay? I don't know if it'll flip Bitcoin. That guy is a little crazy. But legit, there are 1,400 NDAs signed with institutions. And, you know, they really, really, really need to be talking in that ISO 222 language. So all of these tokens are pumping. They're all pumping. And if they are adopted, our world will look very different. And it could be very bullish for the price of the Ripple token. You also have the ETF filings. And they just had a stable coin. They just had a stable coin get approved. So people are pricing in ETF exposure, meaning institutions can not only turn on the tech that'll pump the token, but they can also invest in it with their clients' money, of which they make a management fee on. And also they can launch their own, ETF and make fees on other people buying their product to get Ripple exposure without having to make a wallet and all this other stuff, right? And they can do it directly in their account. Also, the stable coins, what that allows people to do, if they are in DeFi, they want liquidity on chain, the fact that they can park it in a stable coin now and they're not exposed to the ups and downs of Ripple, that means that people can park profits on Ripple and then take it into its DeFi ecosystem, which actually is growing. Okay. Then you have Gary Gensler stepping down, who is leading the charge. Okay. Leading the charge of all the litigation against all of these crypto companies and blockchains. Okay. And he's gone now. So we're going to have a settlement. We're going to have very clear directions where crypto is, where it's going. Is it a commodity? Is it a security? Okay. All of those questions are now answers. And founders and people that work in the industry like myself have clarity of what we're actually doing. If Kamala would have won, I might have had to leave my family. I might have had to move to another country. Okay, I would have to flee from America because I could have become a criminal for helping people understand this market and doing what I'm doing right now because it's an unregistered security. That is what the Democrats wanted to happen. Not only did they lose the presidency, they lost the House and the Senate. So all of that ends today. It all ends. It's done. January 8th, it's over. And you're having all of Elizabeth Warren's minions being thrown from the government. That is why these tokens are pumping. That is why people think they're going to go way, way bigger because they've been kept in a jar, locked up. And that jar is about to be opened. So people are speculating that it's about to go crazy. And it could. I'm very grateful I made the decisions I made back in the day buying these things. I'm happy to see people catching on to the narrative and that it's really got its hooks in people. But be careful. You're buying at the peak. You need to be responsible. Never put in more than you can afford to lose, okay? And just be patient. It's not going to 1,000 a coin tomorrow. Okay, be patient. There's going to be a very painful cycle or two along the way for mass adoption. Okay, people aren't going to build systems that change how we move trillions of dollars in a night. It could take years to roll out an application on one of these blockchain platforms. So stay calm, stay rooted in your research, just do the work and make the best decisions for your family that you can. That's it. And that's why I'm here. I'm here to just tell you my opinions on things that are going on, never financial advice, just my opinions on things that are going on, and try to help you become more educated on the technology, the space, the regulations, and everything else that goes on in crypto because that is my job. Literally, that is my job. So, hopefully you found this helpful. If you did, give me a like, sub, comment, all of it. I appreciate every single thing. I read every comment. I'll reach out to you specifically if you have a question, and we could even do a video together, get you in on the podcast maybe. Just let me know. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Until next time, take care of one another. Peace and love.